Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Looking for options for movement. Zanetti does well to get it back. Nesta cuts it out. Park Ji-sung. Serginho making good progress on the right-hand side. Frimpong. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vermeer. Batistuta. Vermeer. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Park Ji-sung. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
João Pedro clearly held on to it far too long there.
Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Well read, nice interception.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Puskás. Nice physical challenge.
Al Nassr definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Frimpong. João Pedro. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he plays one through. Puskás showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Neymar. And here's Neymar. And this is Park Ji-sung. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Neymar goes short. Now it's Neymar. And he's got his cross in. And that has been cleared. In once more. Guardiola getting this one clear. Well read, and the danger is averted. Serginho. João Pedro, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Puskás. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's nice. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Park Ji-sung. João Pedro.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Space for him to turn and look. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Impor. Some good work on the right flank here. And the ball is out of play. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's clever. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta proves just a little bit too strong. That's tidy. Guardiola. It's a searching pass. Batistuta is flagged offside. And that brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first half thoughts?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. This is a promising build-up. Fermin, renowned for his long-range shooting.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Works it forward. It's a pretty loose pass. Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Batistuta. Can he spark a counter here? Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's Snyder! Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Al Nassr are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Silvestre plays it long. Schlotterbeck played out wide. Now, can they get him away? Zanetti has it out wide and in space. And he's cleared it back out. Could move up a gear here. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's intervened well there. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Puskás receives it in a good position here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Schneider. Just about up to 75 minutes. And no, he's seen through all of that. So we have movement on both benches.
Number 11, Park Ji-sung. Number 16, Fermin. Coming on the field.
And the shot! Well taken goal. Finally the breakthrough.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Al Nassr are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And it's Neymar. It's run loose here. There's a sharp little ball here. Chiellini, shot a goal! And that could have brought them level.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Neymar in towards the back stick.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Ibrahimovic.
This is the time you need that pace.
Good ball over the top. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, there's a probing ball. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's in a great position here. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Zanetti. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, it's played into the area. De Gea claims it without any fuss. And we're done. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Guardiola. And he welcomes it in. And he can clear it away. So Nilsson's getting a start here.
Well, it's hardly a surprise, Peter, when you consider just how much natural ability he has.
It's great for us.
Yeah, and let's hope we get to see the best of this mercurial talent.
Well, just a delight to watch, isn't he, when he's making those runs?
Yeah, and in this day and age where inverted wingers are the norm, he's someone who can hark back to the old days.
Nicely weighted ball, good take. He's picked his way through. That's tidy. Now it's Lopez. Can he stop it going out? Fermin was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Neither of these two want to come. He's having a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And it's Neymar. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Looking for options for movement. Fermin cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Vardiol. And he's intervened well there. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Puskás. Fermin in acres of space out wide. Now he's off and running. Fermin will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Batistuta. And this is Puskás. And this is Puskás. Too long and over the line. Robertson wins the duel this time. Now it's Lopez, looking for the run. Neymar looking to receive it in space. Now this could be a chance. Well read, and the danger is averted. Denilson. Serginho. Guardiola. To Denilson. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Denilson clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Manchester United have reclaimed it. Fermin, never out of the action for very long. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Can he get it through? And it's made its way to him. Tries to cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Zanetti made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And it's Serginho. Schneider. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's it, 45 minutes up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Number 5.
So neither side has yet broken through.
Substitution in progress.
And here's Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Could move up a gear here. Tries to play it through.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Schneider has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He won't be happy with that one. Schneider. Manchester United, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Puskás. And he was alert to it. Al Nassr are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that's...
Tries from distance. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So we've reached the hour mark. That's a little off target. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Oh, it's just a little long. Zanetti.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far.
There's the shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. And he cuts out the supply. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Puskás. Knocks it into space. Here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. Neymar plays it short. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Neymar goes short. Ball in towards the middle. And it's turned away. And that was very necessary.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Impor. Now, can they get him away? Zanetti. That is ended up in no man's land. He's a sharp little ball here. Schlotterbeck cuts out the pass.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down and to be...
Batistuta! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Neymar. And it's Neymar. And this is Puskás. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that was vital.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Frimpong has it in a wide position. It's rising! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That'll be a throw.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, good take in a good area. Goes for a shot! Nearly, but not quite. And the counter is on. Now it's Neymar.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Pinches it off him. Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. So, by accident or design, neither team is giving way.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
In an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank
So
you
a
very much for
massive
your
effort from
cooperation.
both sides, and their reward is the agony of penalties. So, are we ready? Which way will he go? And he does it with poise.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Neymar pondering where to put it.
Yeah, good pen that.
And he duly obliges. Ibrahimovic, second to go. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Schneider is the man who's second in line. Oh, you're not going to save that.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
We're on to number 3 here. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Batistuta is the third man to step forward. And he's hit the frame of the goal!
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Manchester United with the chance to go 2 up. Up by 2. And that is a giant step towards the line.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
And there you have it. Manchester United have done it. Taken to the very edge. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Now it's Lopez. And we have our very first corner. Neymar plays it short. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United have their second corner now. They've played it short. Neymar. Robertson. Very nicely done. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Pedro. And it's Frimpong. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's had a shot! Schneider! Brilliant!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Pedro. He's having a pop! Oh! Fantastic! A finish of true class! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's heaved it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Not the most convincing of passes. It's a good run down the right. And the counter is on. Robertson venturing down the left. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. He is through here. Can he get away here? Pinches it off him. Now it's Neymar. Schlotterbeck kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Frimpong. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's rather hopeful. Now, who's going to be first to this? Nearly, but not quite.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find the net.
Oh, now here's it. Tries from distance. And that's another fine save. Just eases him off the ball. That's a good foray he's making. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Impor. That's a cute ball.
Good ball over the top. It's a goal kick.
And here's Batistuta. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? Vardiol. And that's gone loose. Can he get it through? Now it's Lopez. Serginho. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No luck with that dink over the top. And it's Lopez. Guardiola is always scanning the pitch for targets.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Searching passes played there. Guardiola. Just about within shooting range. And he was there to get a vital touch. And that brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13.
So right back into the action.
Number 14.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Juve. Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Fermin, looking for options for movement. Cross into the box. Impor. Looking to play him in. He's found space here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Schneider's cross. And he's there to clear it. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Serginho is offering a right smile there.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants to...
Can he finish? Oh, glorious batting goal! A finish right from the top draw. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Al Nassr find a position of real strength now. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Al Nassr clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Schneider.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Snyder! No, not quite.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Neymar.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Zanetti.
He's got away.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty.
Manchester United really could have done without this.
Khan must save this. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it.
Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
And that's it.
I think